Okay, guys, here we go. Multiplying and dividing monomials. What's a monomial? Well, basically it's a single term. So this is a monomial, and this is a monomial. These two are multiplication, these two are division. How do we know that? Brackets squished together means multiplication, and then fractions, something written as a fraction implies division. Okay, so quick rule, whenever you're multiplying them, you add the exponents, multiply the numbers. Multiply the numbers, add exponents. When you're dividing, divide the numbers, subtract exponents. Divide the numbers, subtract exponents. So let's take a closer look at these and see what happens. So here, in front of this one, I have a -1. There is no 1 there, but whenever there's a negative sign, we assume that there is a 1. So this is essentially -1 times -9. So -1 times -9 is +9, because a negative times a negative is a positive. So this is simply 9. And then we have q times q. Now there's a 1 on that for an exponent, and there's a 1 on that for exponent. So q times q is simply q squared. And that's it. Next one. Over here we've got 3 times -6, which is -18. And then we have a times b. A times b. Well, we can't apply any exponent rules here because our base of this power is not the same. This is an a and this is a b. So literally this just means a times b. And there's nothing we can do. There's no exponents to add or anything. So the answer is -18 a b. And that's it. Okay, looking down here, we've got -12 divided by 4, which is -3. And remember, at this point in your mathematical careers, if you're not sure what these are, use your calculator. I mean, you should know a negative divided by a positive gives you a negative, but don't guess. So -12 divided by 4, -3, and then I've got x squared divided by x. This has a 1 on it, so we subtract exponents. 2 minus 1 is just 1, so all we're left with is -3x. And the last one over here, we've got 5xy divided by 5y. Okay, so 5 divided by 5 gives us 1, because anything divided by itself is 1. Then we've got an x hanging out here, okay, on the top. Are we dividing it by anything? No, so there's really no change there. It just hangs out. And then, as I said about 15 seconds ago, anything divided by itself is 1. So it's like it disappears, because anything times 1 is itself, you might as well not write it. So these 5's turned into a 1, this x is hanging out, and these y's actually disappear. So the answer to this is simply 1x. Or a better answer is just to put x. I mean, mathematically this isn't wrong, it's just a little bit redundant, like 1 times anything is itself, so you might as well just leave it like that. So this simplifies to just x. Oh.